Okay, sir. So yesterday we discussed about assignment rules or response rules, web2 lead and all, right? What is assignment rules? Amlata, why will use assignment rules in Salesforce? What is the purpose of assignment rules? Malasri, why will use assignment rules? What is the purpose of assignment rules? వినిపిస్తుందా మేడం చెప్పేది మీకు? మాలశ్రీ, హేమలత,
సార్ వినిపిస్తుంది.
వాట్ ఈస్ అసైన్మెంట్ రూల్స్ అంటున్నా. వై వి విల్ యూజ్ అసైన్మెంట్ రూల్స్? అసైన్మెంట్స్ చేశారు కదా, తెలియదా? వై యూ క్రియేట్ అసైన్మెంట్ రూల్స్? సో ప్రభు కిరణ్ సార్, టెల్ మీ వై యూ విల్ యూజ్ అసైన్మెంట్ రూల్స్?
కంట్రీ బేస్డ్ అసైన్మెంట్ చేస్తుంటాను సార్. అసైన్మెంట్స్
ఏం చేస్తారు అట్రిబ్యూట్స్? బాగా ప్రిపేర్ అవ్వాలి మనం. ఇట్లా ప్రిపేర్ చేస్తే అది యూజ్ అవ్వదు, అర్థమవుతుందా?
ఓకే సార్.
అసైన్మెంట్స్ చేయడం అంటే అసైన్మెంట్స్ చేయడం కాదు, అది నేర్చుకొని చేయాలి. నేను ఖచ్చితంగా క్వశ్చన్స్ అడుగుతా ఉంటాను రోజు. సగం ఇలా ఎవరిని అసైన్మెంట్స్ చేస్తే దాన్ని మీరు నేర్చుకున్నట్టు కాదు కదా. రేపు ఇంటర్వ్యూకి వెళ్ళినప్పుడు వాళ్ళ అసైన్మెంట్స్ చూడరు, దే లాస్ట్ క్వశ్చన్స్. వాట్ ఈస్ అసైన్మెంట్ రూల్ అంటే చెప్పాలి, ఆటో రెస్పాన్సిబుల్ అంటే చెప్పాలి, వెబ్ టూ అంటే చెప్పాలి, అట్లీస్ట్ 2-3 వర్డ్స్ 2-3 సెంటెన్స్ అని చెప్పాలి కదా అట్లీస్ట్. హేమలత మేడం మీకు వినిపిస్తుందా? మీ వాయిస్ అసలు నాకు వినిపిస్తలేదు. యా ప్రభు కిరణ్ చెప్పండి సార్, వాట్ ఈస్ అసైన్మెంట్
Yes, sir.
రూల్?
It's actually to give leads and cases like which are assigned based on one of the criteria, like any criteria like auto response or escalation rules, something like that.
Sir, we are talking about assignment rules, sir. Don't
Yes.
talk about auto response and escalation. That is different topic again. Okay.
Okay.
Naresh, tell me, sir, what is assignment rules? Nagveni, what is assignment rules? Actually, I have shared some videos also, right, in WhatsApp group. There, they will previous students have explained clearly what is assignment rule and all this. Simple, man. What is the difficult there, right? So generally, we can use assignment rules in the which objects? Lead and case objects, right?
Okay.
That is the first point. Based on the name,
Based
okay,
on some conditions, we can assign to lead user
RQs.
RQ.
Yes,
sir.
అంతే కదా. How many rules will be active at a time in the organization?
Two,
ఒక రూల్
sir.
మాత్రమే యాక్టివ్ ఉంటుంది అట్ టైం. అంతే, జస్ట్ ఈ 3 పాయింట్స్ చెప్పినా చాలు.
Yes, sir.
అసైన్మెంట్ రూల్స్ విల్ బి యూజ్డ్ ఆన్ లీడ్ అండ్ కేస్ ఆబ్జెక్ట్. సో జనరల్లీ బేస్డ్ ఆన్ సమ్ కండిషన్ వీ కెన్ అసైన్ లీడ్స్ టు ద ఐదర్ యూజర్స్ ఆర్ గ్రూప్స్. గ్రూప్స్ అంటే క్యూస్ అని, ఓకేనా?
Yes, sir.
థర్డ్ పాయింట్ ఏంటి? అట్ ఎ టైమ్ ఓన్లీ వన్ అసైన్మెంట్ రూల్ విల్ బి యాక్టివ్ ఇన్ ద ఆర్గనైజేషన్. ఇలా డిఫికల్ట్ ఏముంది మేడం, నాకు అర్థం కావట్లేదు. So Monday I'll ask all the questions, madam. Till now, whatever the topics we have completed, huh? So please prepare అవ్వండి. Today, tomorrow, day after tomorrow. మీకు 3 days గ్యాప్ వచ్చింది కదా, సో మీరు బాగా ప్రిపేర్ అవ్వండి. ప్రతి టాపిక్ అడుగుతాను, ఆన్సర్స్ క్లియర్ గా చెప్పాలి. అట్లీస్ట్ ఒక 3 సెంటెన్స్ అయినా చెప్పాలి మినిమం. అర్థమవుతుంది అందరికి?
ఓకే సార్.
మండే చెప్పకపోయినా కొన్ని ఒక్కొక్క 1000 రూపీస్ లైక్ పెనాల్టీ నాకు రిటర్న్ పే చేయాల్సి వస్తుంది. ఇది ఒక ఆన్సర్ రాంగ్ చెప్తే గిన. అట్లీస్ట్ 2 సెంటెన్స్ అయితే మినిమం చెప్పాలి. 2 సెంటెన్స్ బిలో చెప్పారు అనుకోండి, ఇమ్మీడియట్ గా మీరు పెనాల్టీ పే చేయాల్సి వస్తుంది. ఓకే. సో మీకు 3 days ఎలా ప్రిపేర్ అవుతారో ప్రిపేర్ అవ్వండి. మీరు గ్రూప్ గా ప్రిపేర్ అవుతారా లేకపోతే సింగిల్ గా ప్రిపేర్ అవుతారా, ఎలాగా ప్రిపేర్ అవ్వండి, ప్రాబ్లం లేదు, ఓకేనా? మండే మాత్రం ఖచ్చితంగా ఇప్పటివరకు అన్ని టాపిక్స్, క్యాన్వాస్ అంటే ఏంది, యుఆర్ఎల్ అంటే ఏంది, ప్రొడక్షన్ యుఆర్ఎల్ ఏంటి, ఓకేనా? సేల్స్ ఫోర్స్, సేల్స్ ఫ్లో ఏంటి, క్యాంపెయిన్ ఏంటి, క్యాంపెయిన్ మెంబర్, అకౌంట్, కాంటాక్ట్, లీడ్, ఆర్డర్ అంటే ఏంటి, ఓకేనా? ఇంకోటి ఏంటి, అసైన్మెంట్ రూల్స్, ఆర్డర్ రెస్పాన్సిబిలిటీస్, ఎస్కలేషన్ రూల్స్ అంటే ఏంటి, వెబ్ టు లీడ్ అంటే ఏంటి, ఓకేనా, క్యూ అంటే ఏంటి. సో ఇవన్నీ కూడా డెఫినేషన్స్ ఖచ్చితంగా నేర్చుకోవాలి మండే రోజు. సో మీకు 3 days టైం ఉంటుంది ఈ రోజు నుంచి. ఎలాగైనా ప్రిపేర్ అవ్వండి. గూగుల్ ఎతకండి, చాట్ జీపీటీ వాడండి, అన్ని వాడండి. ఏదో ఒక ఆన్సర్ అయితే ఇవ్వాలి కంపల్సరీగా. ఓకేనా మేడం? ఓకే మేడం. సో యాక్చువల్ మండే నుంచి క్లాసెస్ కూడా సేమ్ టైంకే ఉంటాయి, 7:30 to 8:30, 9 అట్లా అట్లా ఉంటుంది. సో కొద్దిగా వర్క్ ఉంది మార్నింగ్, అందుకని ఈ టైం పెట్టుకున్నాం, 7:30 to 8:30. సో actually Monday onwards we'll discuss completely in the Lightning UI. Today we'll discuss last one topic in the Classic. Okay. So Monday నుంచి అయితే కంపల్సరీ రెగ్యులర్ జాయిన్ అవ్వండి. లైట్నింగ్ UI అనేది వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్. సో క్లాసిక్ ఈస్ వెరీ లైక్ no need to discuss that much because no one is using now in the customers. Very rare people. Out of 100%, like 95% are using Lightning UI only. You know. Okay. What is the topic we'll discuss today is ఏంటంటే email to case. Sir, tell me, sir, what is the use of email to case? By seeing this name, anyone can answer. Email to case అంటే ఏంటి? మీకు ఈ వర్డ్స్ ఏమనిపిస్తుంది? వాట్ ఇస్ ద యూజ్ ఆఫ్ దిస్? వాట్ యు అండర్స్టాండింగ్ బై సీయింగ్ దిస్ వన్? ఏమర్థమవుతుంది? సో ఈమెయిల్ టు కేస్ మీన్స్ whenever customer sends email to Salesforce, we need to create a case. అంతే మేడం, సింపుల్. దాంట్లోనే ఉంది ఈమెయిల్ టు కేస్. ఈమెయిల్ పంపిస్తే కేస్ క్రియేట్ అవ్వాలి అంతే. whenever customer sends email to Salesforce, we need to create a case based on that email. Case record. So for this, what you have to do is go to setup. So email to case. So here you can see email to case. Click on email to case. So once you send the email, it will create a case in the Salesforce automatically. Okay. Click continue. Okay. This is email to case settings. Okay. So click on edit. So we have to enable this enable email to case option. Okay. And notify case owners on new emails. In case of you want to notify email to the owners also, you can enable it. So these are all not required now. Okay. Just enable this option and this one, on demand services. These two settings you have to enable. So in case if over emails you are getting, right, then if limit is like a crash, you can bounce the email or discard message, requeue, you can do something. In case if you are getting more emails, you can just click the bounce message option. In case some other people are sending, they are not like your customers, that time what you want to do, you want to bounce or discard, whatever, you can do this option. Okay. So in these settings, mainly you have to enable email to yes and this one, enable on-demand services. These two settings you have to enable. Okay. If you want to send work on this email to case, these two settings you have to enable. Click on save. Okay. So once you enable these two settings, then only you can see this option here, email to case option. Okay. So here you can click the new button. See, for example, if you take a contacts. So who is our customer? Kusuma is our customer. She purchased some products. Okay. She purchased some products, right? Some opportunities and products. So she is having some issue. So what she will do is she can just send an email. So based on that, I want to create a case under this contact or account. Okay. So for example, if Kusuma wants to send email, right? So which email like she will use to send email? Right? We have to give email address. Okay. We have to give email address to the customer so that they will send email. Okay. For example, you want to send email to me. I want to give my email address, right? So similarly, if customers wants to send email, we have to give them some email address. How you can generate that email address? This is the option we have to use. Okay. Click on new button. So you can give name, routing name. I can give Samsung email to case. So email address, you can use the organization wide address. Actually, yesterday we have created one org wide address, right? So you can use that one. Salesforce. Okay. Controlled by permission set. It is not required now. You can just remove it. Okay, we don't need to use the permission sets now. It is a different topic. We will discuss that topic after like a end of the admin topics. Okay, this permission set profiles, all these topics will come end of the admin. Just typing, don't enable this checkbox. Leave it like this. You want to save email headers, enable it. This is very important. Accept email from like which domains. For example, I want to accept email only from Samsung.com. What is the meaning of this one? At the rate of Samsung.com. For example, Lenovo people are sending email to this email ID. You will not get because we have given only this one. So only ending with the Samsung domain people only can send email to the my email ID. If you remove this one, anyone can send email to this address. Okay. So timing, just I'll remove it. Otherwise, if you want to use the like at the rate of gmail.com only, you can use it. Whatever you want, you can use it. So I'll accept email from everyone. I don't want to put any conditions here. Just leave it blank. Okay. So you want to create task based on that email, you can create task also. Otherwise, if you don't want, you can ignore now. We don't want to create task for that email. Just remove it. And once we receive the case, who is the owner for that case? So I'll make our person is the owner, default owner for email to case functionality. I'll make a case priority equals to medium. Case R, then I'll make it a email. So these settings are very important. Okay. So routing name, we will give Samsung email to case. Email address, I'll give whatever the argwide address we have given it. We have to give this here address, this one or user email address you can give. You cannot use other addresses. Okay. For example, if you use other addresses, it will throw error message. See, this is not the user address and this is not the argwide address. So what will happen? You'll get the error message. We'll see. We'll fix, try to save. Oh, it is created. At least put the error message. Not the, I'll do it. Previously, okay. I'll remove this one. I think it is accepting. Click save. The email to case routing email address must be different than the default host case owner's email address. Okay. So what is this error? Why this error message is coming is, so actually, if you go to the case settings, there is something called case settings, automation settings. You can see here some default options here. Default workflow user, just type case once again. In the case, can you see here support settings? So in the support settings, you can see with the default case owner, Varaprasad. Okay. So you cannot use Varaprasad email ID here in the email to case functionality. You can use the, apart from that, you can use the other email ID. So argwide address also it is same. Okay. So I'll give Salesforcestart one. We'll see what will happen. Understand everyone why you are getting this error message? Because in the support settings, by default case owner is this option is there. So that's why we cannot use this user email ID. If you click this user ID, you can see his email ID is I think Salesforcestart 2 only. So that's why you are getting that error message. You cannot use that user email ID. See? So that's why we cannot use default case owner email ID in this place. You can use different one. I'll try to use this one, Salesforcestart one. Click save. Okay. Okay. Already it is taken by default. Okay. No problem. Click save. So once you generate this one, so here you can see some settings. Verify. So if you click verify, so what will happen? This email address will get one email. To verify this email services address is valid or not, something like that. So I'll just open my verify. So email routing address verification. Click continue. Okay. So Salesforce will send an email to this email ID. So open my email ID. Salesforce start one. So now you can see it is still in verify. Okay, it is not verified yet. Okay, once you verified your email here, then only you will get a verified option. Just here you have to click. Okay, to confirm this email routing address, you have to click this link. So once you click this link, click continue. So your email routing address will be verified. Okay. Now if you go here, if you refresh the page, you can see it is like a verified option now. It will show it like a verified. So now you can use this email address as for the email to case functionality. So we have to give this email address to the customers so that whenever they send email to this email address, what will happen? It will automatically create a case to the Salesforce. For example, we'll try now. I'll open customer, right? Who is the customer? Contacts. I'll take Kusuma. What's Kusuma email ID? Salesforcestart one. Okay. I'm using the same email address. I'll do one thing. I'll use a different mail ID. So I'll use this email ID. For Kusuma. Big save. Okay. Okay, so now Kusuma is using this email ID. So we'll try to log in this email ID. So click on compose. So for example, what is the email address you have to give to the customers? So this is the address. Okay. So subject, RAM issue, something you can mention. Hi team, please help with this. Okay. Thank you. Click send. Now you can see where we can check case is coming or not. Go to the case object. Okay. Click all open cases only. So what is the issue I have given? RAM issue, this one, right? You can see. It is created at what time? 21 to open 7:55 am. Just now you can see my time zone. You can open this case. Right? Say what we have sent, just we have sent some email subject. What is the subject? We have 7 RAM issue. You can see, right? Click send. This is the subject, right? And hi team, please help me with it. This is subject and this is the description. Same thing you can see here. This is subject and our email body will go to the email description here. Okay. By default case owner I have given this one. What are the other settings we have done? Priority, medium, and origin email. See, you can see priority is email, and because this customer is already exists in our system. Okay, whatever the email ID we are using here, Varaprasad for AI. So this is already existing system because that is the Kusuma, our customer email ID. So that's why what is happening automatically you can see contact name also populated, account name also populated, and everything is populated. For example, if we send email from different email ID, she is not our customer. That time what will happen? So it will not populate this contact account details. It will create only web email, something like this. Adamotno, what I'm saying? Following around what I'm saying? Why this contact account already populated here? Why this contact name and account name is populating for this case?
Customer name.
Because
Why I'm sending email, in this email, anywhere I have mentioned contact name, account name.
no, sir.
Then how it is populated? Allow my contact name, account
He is
name.
our customer. She is our customer.
Because of this email ID. So this is like a from address. We are getting this email ID. but this email address is already exists in our customer. Yes or no? Varaprasad is our customer. For example, if you take other email ID, just log in with a different person now. We'll take this one. Okay. So this customer is already exists in our system. This contact is exists. This email ID exists or not? No, madam, email ID. No, we don't have, right? So we'll try now. I'll try to send this one. Okay. Software. What we can give. Okay. Some screen issue. Okay. Testing screen. Click send. Now goes to the case object. Click on this. Anywhere it is created or not created. Created. Refresh the page. Can you see now this case? Click on this. So there is no contact name, account name, and all. Why? Because so this email is not exist in our contact record. Anywhere it is not, the customer is not exist. So it is creating case. That's it. Simple case only without contact information and all. Understand, sir? అర్థమైందా? How this is working email to start? Okay. So is there any difficult, sir, now? మీకు ఏమైనా డిఫికల్ట్ అనిపిస్తుందా ఈ ఫంక్షనాలిటీలో? Is this remember మనం దీన్ని గుర్తుపెట్టేసుకోవచ్చా ఫ్రమ్ అడ్రస్ ని? If you give this one to the customer, they will remember this one.
No, sir.
మనకు మామూలు జీమెయిల్స్ గుర్తున్నా మేడం. How we can remember this type of email IDs, right? So this is like a email service address, but what will happen? We cannot do this much like a long URL. Okay. In the long URL, if we provide that, they will not good. Actually, it is not looking good. So what we can do is, so actually we customers will send email to this email address. So once they send the email to this email address, we need to forward automatically from this to this. Okay. How we can do this is, so first open the Salesforce.gmail.com. Okay. If we go to here settings, okay. If you go to settings, so there is option called something called forward, and this option is there. So here what we have to do is add a forwarding address. So here we have to add our email address, whatever is there here. Okay, this is the email address. So what will happen? Whenever you send email to the Salesforce start one, automatically it will forward to which email address? This email address, whatever you are giving. Click next. Why?
సార్ మనం ప్రాక్టీస్ లో కూడా మెయిల్ ఐడికి పంపించి ప్రాక్టీస్ చేయాలి సార్.
అవసరం లేదు, మీకు చేసి చెప్తున్నా మేడం. మీకు ఒక if you want to practice, you can practice this option also. But what will happen? After testing, you can remove it. Otherwise, what will happen? Whatever the emails you are getting, everything will come to Salesforce.
ఓకే.
అప్పుడు ఏమవుతుంది? Data, because that is a free edition, you will hit the governor like limits, madam. Storage limit exit or something. Understand? Just for testing purpose, you can use this option. After that, you can disable it.
ఓకే.
Okay, na? So I think to verify Salesforce, to verify this one, what we have to do is, okay, whenever you are adding this forwarding address here, na, madam. So in the case record, it will create automatically one case, I think. Okay, I think. Can you see one email case is automatically created here? this option. So because in this email ID we have added this email address. So what will happen? Salesforce needs to confirm. Okay, we have to confirm here first. So please click the link below to confirm the request. So once we click the request, then only whenever you send email to this email ID, automatically it will goes to the below email ID. Understand? అర్థమవుతుందా మేడం? So you have to verify it. So whenever you are adding your forwarding address here, automatically it will come like this. You are being redirected to the okay. So once you get this type of option, just click on confirm. So now it is confirmed. So now what you can do is you no need to use this email address. Which email address we can use now? This one. ఎందుకు మేడం? Why we can use this email ID now? Instead of long email address, if we send email to this one, we'll see. Testing installation installing JDK. Something you can mention something, anything. Okay. Unable to install JDK software. Okay, madam. So now which email address you are using, madam? From address? ఏది వాడుతున్నాము? Why we are using this Salesforcestart one? Previously we are using routing address is different, na? Previously we are using some different email address, na, madam? So now which one we are using? This one instead of this one. Can we check case will create or not create? Go to the on list. Okay, just all open cases. Refresh the page. Okay, it is not created, huh? Why not created, madam? Go to Gmail, refresh page. Okay, so it is just we have verified it, but we have to enable this option, forwarding option. So here, copy of incoming email to this one. Forward a copy of incoming email to this address. This address. After adding that setting also, we have to again one more time we have to add here. That is the issue. Click save change. You are forwarding your email to Salesforce to this notice will end in 7 days. Refresh the page. Why case is not created? Click refresh. And this one. Salesforce.com. Here it is not a complete email. This is not there here. We'll try once again. We'll see. Okay. So this one request automatic forward email to your address. This one. The Salesforce one. To this link and this link both are same. Click on this. Confirm. The Gmail user will not be allowed to automatically forward mail. This one. Why? So mail అయితే వచ్చింది. Installing JDK is something here. But this case is not created here. Why? All open it. Okay. Now it is came. I'll use this option. Actually, it is taking some time. Otherwise, what you can do is you can click on this one. Okay. We'll try once again. Send one more email from same email ID I'll send. Reply Salesforce start. So I'll just remove this one. Send. So once you send, that email will come first into this inbox. Okay. So we have received it. Settings. Now we can check in the case object. Refresh the page. Control Shift plus R. You're not receiving here. Fine. Refresh. Why it is that? We'll do one thing. Remove. It is not working. Another one. Just click. Salesforce start one. Gmail.com. We'll try now. If it will not work, I'll check and let you know. Okay. Testing case forward something that gives just in case. Clicks and so we'll just click the inbox. We are receiving email here. This email should forward to this email address now. Click refresh. No, it is not working. I think some issue is there with the forward settings. Okay. I'll check that forward settings. Maybe I'll see it tomorrow. This forward settings, what is the issue? Some issue is there with this one. Okay. You understood, right? Leave about this forward settings now. Okay, it will work, but some issue is there. Not sure why it is not working. Okay, I'll check this. Let you know tomorrow. But how email to case is working? It will right. You know, right? Any issues with email to case functionality now? Just disable this forwarding. Okay, just for testing purpose you can add it. After that disable it. Otherwise, what will happen? You will get continuously email to the Salesforce org actually. Whatever the emails coming here, same thing will come to the cases here. Clear everyone? How to use email to case functionality? Any questions? We'll try to use direct URL now instead of this forward settings. Just in case without forwarding email. Okay. Click send. Now we'll see if it or not. Salesforce start one. So you can see case is created. Okay, that forward settings is not working. We'll see why it will not work. I'll tell you. I'll check and let you know tomorrow. Understand? Sir? అర్థమైందా how what is email to case? Hello, Nagveni, Sanjay. Understand what is email to case? How it will work? Any questions? సరే వినిపిస్తుందా నా వాయిస్?
ఎస్ సార్ వినిపిస్తుంది.
Yes, sir.
మరెందుకు అంత లేక మరెందుకు అంత మౌనంగా ఉన్నారు? చెప్పాం కదా ఎస్టర్డేనే యూ షుడ్ స్పీక్ మేడం అని చెప్పి. సైలెన్స్. ఓకే, ఐ డోంట్ లైక్ సైలెన్స్ మేడం. ఇప్పుడు కాదు సైలెన్స్ ఉండాల్సింది. వన్స్ యూ జాయిన్ ఇన్ కంపెనీ దెన్ యూ లైక్ జాబ్ వచ్చిన తర్వాత సైలెన్స్ ఉండండి. జాబ్ వచ్చిన తర్వాత యూ షుడ్ బి లైక్ మాట్లాడుతూనే ఉండాలి, వైలెంట్ గానే ఉండాలి. యూనో, సో దట్ ఈస్ ఈమెయిల్ కేస్ ఫంక్షనాలిటీ. ఓకేనా, సో ఐ టెస్ట్ దట్ ఫార్వర్డ్ సెట్టింగ్స్ వై ఇట్ ఈస్ నాట్ వర్కింగ్. ఓకే, ఐ లెట్ యు నో. ఓకే, that is email to case. Okay, so what we can do is now onwards we'll start lightning. Actually previously what I'm doing is more first like creating application and creating objects, all I'm doing in the previously classic application in previous batches. But now what we can do is classic is not that much no one using, right? Very less people are using. Now we can start everything from scratch onwards, lightning only. Okay, so this is the classic is very simple. Okay, this is application menu, simple, help, setup. If you want to create anything, you have to click setup. Use object, whatever you want, you can click setup. This is your personal information. This is switch to lightning, developer console, all this very easy. Okay, So what we can do now, once we can discuss about Lightning experience. Okay. So in the classic, this is called application menu. Okay. But in the Lightning, this is application menu. You can see, right? This is app launcher. In classic, we can call this is the app launcher, application menu. When it comes to Lightning, this is the like a application menu. Okay. Once you click on this application menu, okay. If you click a view all, you can see all the applications, whatever is existing now, default one, all the objects, tabs. Okay, objects or tabs, whatever you want. Okay. By default, Salesforce is giving all these applications and these objects also by default Salesforce is providing. In case if you want to check directly, you can just type account. If you want account object, you can just type it. In case if you want sales application, just you can type sales. Based on that, you can click automatically in the background, it will navigate to that page, sales application. If you want to change to service application, just type service, click service. Understand? So this is the application menu and tabs. All the tabs you can see here, all the objects. And if you want to navigate any specific one, you can just type here. You can just navigate automatically to the case. Something like this. Okay. And this is a case yesterday we have escalated, right? Yesterday we created it is escalated automatically. You can see the symbol also escalated. Yesterday we created, right? That is not resolved. So it's escalated automatically. Okay. This is application menu. Okay. Whatever the application selected, for example, if you select service application, that application name you can see here. These are all like a tabs. Okay, same like here. If we select application here, what will happen? This is application name. Oh my god, it is navigate. I'll switch to classic here. Okay, this is application name. This is all tabs, right? So similarly, in the Lightning also, if you select application here application name will show all the tabs you can see here. Okay, that is the one. In the classic, if you want to do any like a new things, new functionality, we'll go setup here. Right? This is a classic setup. In the Lightning, you can see setup is this. Okay, so here you can see two setups. One is setup and service setup. Setup means normal settings. Settings like if you want to create anything like application base classes, if you want to create a users, anything. Okay, all things you can see. Service setup is mainly for the case object. Okay, for example, if you want to create email to case, right? In case if you want to create assignment rules on the case object, right? Something it is related to the service. Okay, email to case. Example here in the Lightning, you want to create email to case. So which tab you have to use? Service setup. Case object related functionalities we can do in the service setup mainly. Service related objects. Okay. Otherwise, normal setup will be we can use normal setup here. Normal setup you can do anything, whatever you want. If you want to create objects, okay. If you want to create a field, same how it is working here, right? If you click setup here. If you want to create objects, what you can do, you can just type here objects. Right? You can just go down, create objects. So similarly in the Lightning, if you click a setup, this is a setup. Just you can type a objects. So almost both are like same, but in this Lightning, what happened? Two separate setups are there. One is for all the setup. This is explicitly we will use this for mainly for case object related setup. Okay. This one is again same. Developer console. If you want to write any Apex code now, you click setup. So this is developer console is there here, right? So similarly, in the Lightning, developer console is available here. This is we can use to write Apex code and all the HTML code and all those things. So this is not required now. Just you can close it. Okay. Application menu, app name, all the tabs, setup. Okay. And one more thing is you can see here, this is the edit object. For example, now you selected the case object, right? So now we are in case object. If you click edit object, what will happen? It will open all the information related to the case object. If you click edit object, it will show all the object fields, page layouts, everything you can see. It will open object manager. You can see case object is open. case object details. What are the fields available in the case object? A fields in the case law. What are the like a page layouts available here? We'll discuss all these layouts a little bit later. Just these are all the things we can just related to the case object settings. Okay. For example, if you go to the contact object, if you click on edit object, what will happen? It will open contact object, all the fields. Again, whatever you want to do in the contact object, if you want to get new fields, new page layouts, new buttons, if you want to create anything, if you want to get new on the contact object, like this you can use. This is the one option. Otherwise, what you can do, if you don't want to edit object, just you can click a setup. If you click a setup, you can see this is the option. Home means all the things, creating users and all those things. In case if you want to work on some specific to any specific objects related information, settings all. If you want to work on objects related settings and all, any object, either stand objects or custom objects, just click on object manager. Okay. So here you can see all the objects. For example, if you want to work on account object, click on account object. If you want to create account fields in the account object, just click on the fields, click new button. Done. In case if you want to go to again object manager here, if you want to work on case object, just type case, on case object, fields and relationship. You can do whatever you want. Okay. So object manager will contains all the objects. In case if you want to work on any particular object, you can just open that object, campaign object, do whatever you want, creating fields, layouts, record pages, whatever you want, you can do. Understand? And one more important thing is, normally in the classic, okay, in the Salesforce classic, by default, if you see, if you in the home tab, what your home tab will contains mainly, it contains like a task assigned to you. In case if you want to approve any records, you can see here. Any events are there, meetings are there. You can see all these things here. Okay, home tab. So when it comes to Lightning, there are two home tabs. One is setup home tab. If you click setup, so you can see here home tab is there, object manager is there. In this home means what is the home here is. So here, like a force.com, you can search whatever you want, all the functionality. And along with this, you can see recently what are the like recently record open. Recently, what are the things you have opened here? Recently, you have opened user, okay, and some application, whatever created business hours. So recent things, whatever is there here. Okay. There is no something called meetings. There is no task here. There is no like a calendar. Nothing is there in this setup homepage. In the setup homepage, there is no calendars, events, approval records. Nothing is there here. If you switch to any specific app, how we can switch to any specific app now? For example, I want to navigate to sales application here. How we can go? How we can go to the application now? I want to open sales application now. Where is application menu here?
Nine dots.
Madam?
Nine
This
dots.
one is the application menu, right? So
Nine
in
dots.
which application you want to open?
Yes, sir.
Sales. Click on sales.
Sales application.
So now you can see one more home tab. This is the setup home tab. There you can see only recently recorded all those things. Recently, which components you have worked on. If you see, this is another home tab. This is normal application home tab, normal based on Salesforce. So here you can see some important things again, like a same like a classic UI, task items, right? So similarly, you can see here today events. If you have any meetings here, today task, recent records you worked on, you can add some like a plan my accounts, the upcoming, all those things. You can customize this one also. Okay, so that is the difference between like a setup home and normal home page. Okay, if you open any application, in this one you can see same like this is same like a classic home application. Okay, but if you click setup, that is different home page. Okay, there just you can see recently you worked on which metadata you recently worked on. Like you worked on business hours, some layouts, all those things you can see. Not records here. Some metadata here, templates, which one you worked recently. That's it. And here you can see all the things, whatever you want to create any new things, you can do all those things. Understand? అర్థమైందా difference how lighting on this one application menu and all tabs you can see based on the application selected it will display all the objects related to that application. So So this is the setup like a force.com if you want to navigate. This is service setup. This is mainly for the case service related applications. This is to write Apex code. This is the edit page. Okay, now we are in home page. This is not object. Okay, home is not an object, right? So that's why it is showing an edit page. Okay, in case we'll discuss the edit page a little bit later. Just all these things. And again, this is the same like your settings for a Prasad, right? You see here my settings, all these things. Similarly, in the Lightning, we can see this option, my settings. If you can see. Your details, all these things. Follow out to what I'm saying. In the classic, you can see your details here, Varaprasad and all these things. So similarly, in the Lightning, where you can see this is the icon. Okay. Here you can see you can click on settings. You can log out this option. And config compact. Config compact means ఏంటంటే, for example, I'll open account record. If you go to the detail page, so now you can see field name is displaying top, data is displaying below. Field name is displaying top, data is displaying below. This is called config. Okay. If you click a compact, what will happen is data also and field name and data both will come side by side. For example, I click a compact. Refresh now. Any difference, Anna?
Sir, sorry to interrupt.
Yeah, certainly.
Sir, I don't know. Is it only for me? The screen is not sharing, or like only for me? I think it's showing email to case routing address. Are you in the same page, sir?
No, sir, we are in Lightning application.
But for me, I don't know why it's not. I'm not able
So
to
everyone
see
is seeing same screen, email to case or different screen? Nagvani, Dikita, everyone is seeing which screen you are seeing now?
It's Shingwara. Like we are seeing account page in mode.
Yes, sir.
Maybe what you can do, sir?
Yes,
Okay, I'll do one thing. I'll stop share. I will share again. We'll see.
yes.
Now, sir.
No, sir, I'm not able to see anything. It's blank.
Maybe you can disconnect and join once again, sir.
Okay, okay, sir.
Understand the difference అర్థమైందా కాంఫిగ్ కాంపాక్ట్ కి hello
Yeah.
so this is like a compact means field label field name and data also we can see side by side. Okay, if you use comfy it will come like a label will come up and data will come down. That is the difference. Okay, just set the option display density, click refresh the page. Now sir, you joined?
Yes, sir, now I'm able to see, sir. Thank you.
Sir. Okay, so now if you see again, if you go to the detail page, it's showing compact only. Why? Display density, click on comfy, refresh now. So that is just a difference. Okay, that is not like that much powerful. ఏంటంటే just how you want to display your data, side by side or up and down. That's a small difference. There is no that much like a use of this one. And this one, again, switch to classic. This one is add username. In case if you want to add any other user to log in immediately, you can add that username. Okay, this is not required. Just leave it like this. Okay, so this is like your personal settings, display density, switch to classic. You can add other user to log in immediately. This is the option. Okay, this is same like the notifications. Okay, in case if for example I'm assigning some task to the Nagavani, so what will happen? Nagavani will get a notification here in the bell symbol. So this is also same like yesterday. I think some days before we have seen some reminders in the screen, right? Reminders, something like that. So that is same like in the lightning. In the lightning, what will happen? You can get the bell symbol. You can check previously what was the task assigned, everything you can see here. Any meeting is there, any task assigned, any notification message is there assigned to you, you will get all those things in this bell symbol. Okay. This is setup. I told you setup, service setup, programming. Edit object means whatever the object is there, it will open that object. This edit page will discuss later once the topic will come. This is a help again. Same like in Classic also we have help, right? So if you want to just search any Salesforce help, you can use this option. If you want to like start trial head, Salesforce trial head, you can click on this one. Go to trial head. So in this trial head, what you can do is you can create account, you can log in, we can practice trial head. I'll tell you this one also how to do this one. This is also very important to learn Salesforce. So this is, you can just directly you can use this link also, or directly you can Google also, you can just type trialhead.salesforce.com. Okay, no need to use that link. Just normal, you can go to the google.com, just type trialhead.salesforce.com. That is also login and you can work on. Okay. Get support. For example, you have written some flows or some validation. Previously it is working or something it is not working properly now. You can just contact the Salesforce team, Salesforce people. You can raise a case. You can discuss with them. Okay, you can log in and you can raise a case to them and can do. Okay, this was not working, but that is the option. You can write a case. That is the thing. So this is the latest release. I told you, right? And a Salesforce for every 4 months we'll get a new release. So in the new release, what are the new features Salesforce launched and everything you want to check? You can check in that link. Otherwise, you can directly type a Salesforce also. Latest Salesforce release. If you type something, you will get all these links. Okay, just that is something like a help page. Okay. In the Spring 25, what are the new things they added? You can check all these options. So that we can up to date, in case Salesforce is adding something new functionality, we can just check all these things. Okay. Else, what else is there? Yeah. That's it. These are all like a reminder. You can just leave it. Not that much important. This is guidance center. This is also same like a trial heads. Salesforce trial heads. We can see all this trial head page and all this. Okay. And this is again this is global actions. Normally we can discuss later this one, but I'll tell you high level. So global actions means what is, in case if you want to create record immediately with some 4 or 5 important fields, you can use this option. Click new lead. See, normally how many fields are there here? 5, 6 fields only. But if you go here, normal lead object, how many fields will be there normally in the lead object? Around 15, 20 fields are there, right? If you click a new button here, see, there are so many fields. Okay. So global actions is generally in case if you want to perform, if you want to create any sample records immediately without navigating to screens and all, you can use this option. See, in this options, what I can create leads immediately without navigating. I can create a case immediately without navigating. So that is the benefit of this global action that we'll discuss later once the topic is coming. But just now understand what all the things are there in the UI, just you need to understand now. This is a favorite list. Okay. For example, I'll take contacts. Okay. So recently, what happened? We have closed one contact, right? This is called list view. For example, this is in the classic, what you can, if you click contacts. So this is list view, right? View all contacts and all these things. So similarly, in the lighting, what will happen? This is the list view. If you click on tab, it will show this one, list view. My contacts, all other also you can see. So here also this one, and so list view, you can click, so it will show like this. Okay, it will give like a complete picture like this. So list view, so this is my favorite contact because recently they purchased my products. So what I can do, so this contact I'll make it like my favorite, add to favorite. So for example, next time if I want to open my contact, that Kusuma contact, what I can do is, no need to go to the contact object, no need to go to the click on the searching and all this is not required. What you can is simply you can go here, you can see this is your favorite. Click on this, it will open directly. For example, if I'll take some leads. So for example, I'm working this lead from last 1 month. So most of the times I need to work on this lead. So what I can do is I can make this lead my favorite. So next time what I can do, directly I can come here. I can click on this lead. In case you are working some record frequently, that record you can add it to the favorite list. Understand, sir? The favorite. Okay. If you want to remove, you can click on edit favorites. You can remove it if you don't want favorite. Just remove it. Okay. Click that. Now we have only one favorite record. Okay. And this is a global search. So same search is available in a classic also. This is, for example, if you want to check any record. For example, I want to check Nagaveni. Okay. So you can see, just click a search button. So it will check this. Is there any name with this any object, not only contact? Okay, this name is there any other places also, account, contact, any places, wherever it is there, it will display all the information here. So this is a global search what we can call. So similarly in the lightning also, for example, if I'll type here Nagaveni, you can just click a enter. So it will show all the results related to the Nagaveni. So with this name, we have one contact, you can see. Accounts, we don't have any other places with this name. That's why it's showing only contact information. This contact high level information also you can see. This contact and this contact is related to the one opportunity. All these things you can see. Okay. This is just global search. So here you can we have some option also here. If you want to search in all the objects or if you want to search in any specific object. For example, I want to search some text only in the contact object. You can search the contact object. You can just type here. Kusuma. You can see it is by default is displaying here. In case if you want to see more results with this name, you can click on show more results. Like this. Okay, like this you can see. Because why it is showing only contact object here in the left side? Because we are using here contact object. We have selected here search contacts. If you want to search in all the objects, just use this one. Okay, and show more results now. It will show all the objects. Wherever the name is there, it will display automatically. You can see some task also you can see that name, this Kusuma name. So that's the task also coming. Some like a files also, this name is there, Kusuma name. That's why you can see some files also. One case also there with that name, you can see like this. So this is like a global search. You can search with any specific object also, or all throughout org also you can do that functionality. Understand, sir? Ardhama in the high level now. This is application menu and tabs. Whatever the app you selected here, it is related to the tabs, whatever the tabs here. And one more thing is in the lighting, what will happen is it is like a very easy, you can easily like a drag and drop this tool tabs and everything you can see now. Now if I want to put account, I can put here directly. After that account, I want to just add some contacts. Just like it is like a drag and drop. You can see some pencil icon here. You can rearrange whatever the arrange you want to add to this application. So this functionality is not available in Classic. If you go to the Classic, so you cannot do like this. It will not work. Okay. If you want to do all these settings, changes and all these things, now we have to go to the customization. We have to go to the application. All those arrangements we have to do. But when it comes to Lightning, it is easy. Just we can arrange. Or you can just simple drag and drop wherever you want to go. You can go it simply. That's why Lightning is like a advanced user face and more customers are using, and like it is like a it will support, this UI will support for even mobile applications also. Okay, if you use classic will not support mobiles. That UI also is not compatible to the mobiles. When it comes to the Lightning, what will happen is this UI is supportable for all type of devices. You can, this Lightning experience will support for mobiles, laptops, tabs, wherever you want to open the Salesforce, it is automatically compatible. So that is that's why they are using Lightning user interface. And this UI also rich UI. See, whenever you open any tab, looks it just by seeing this looks, you can understand how it is looking. This UI and this UI, right? Something like this. So this is and one more thing is this is component based framework. What is the component based framework means? Just whatever the button you are clicking, right? Just you can click and you can enter that, you can save it. Okay. So this is one component. When it comes to the classic, if you click new button, complete page is refreshing. You can see every time if you do something every time, complete page will refresh. It will go to server and it will refresh the page. But when it comes to the lightning, you cannot see refresh here. It's just if I click a save, test account. So only this component will work in the background. It will save in the record. See, there is no refresh, something like this. So this is separate. In case if you want to work on something charted, like all are like independent. Okay. But in the classic, not like that. If you want to touch anything, it will open complete record. See, complete. But if you want to like do something in the lighting, if only in the activity, you can do only activity things here. You can no need to touch this component. Understand, sir? That is, and I mentioned that this is like a mobile compatibility also. If you click console, just inspect here. Okay, and this is something you can just click on this one. See how your Salesforce application will display in the different devices. Go to the inspect. Go to this one. So here, for example, here you can choose all the different types of devices. For example, same Salesforce application, how it will work in the iPhone. So automatically it is compatible. You can see it will go like this. It will display like a detail above and detail like this. In case if you do same thing in the classic now, it will not support that much like for the mobile devices. If you click cancel, you go to the inspect, click cancel. So this is not that much like user friendly UI and all. Okay, so that's why many people are using for the lighting only. Okay, so this is like a more compatible and automatically this dynamically page will display based on the device, whatever the device you are using. Understand, sir? Any questions here? ఏమైనా questions ఉన్నాయా ఇందులో? So this is the application menu. Based on the application, automatically this application name will come, tabs will come. This is global search. This is like a personal settings, user settings, come display density, like class switch to classic. This is notifications. This is setup and service setup, programming for developer console. If you are in which object you want to open that object, you can click on this option. This is like help, and this is like a guidance, global actions, favorites. So in the next class, what we'll do is we'll just create a new applications, custom applications in Lightning. We'll discuss further. Okay. But what you have to do is, so Monday onwards, you have to do more assignments. So whatever the org you are using now, that is for class practice. Okay. Current org you can use for class practice. But already currently everyone is having one org, right? ఒక్కరికి ఆర్గ్ ఉంది కదా Salesforce ఆర్గ్ లేదా? Current org is for class practice. Okay. So what you have to do is you have to create one more org, new org. Okay, that we can use for the Salesforce trailheads. Okay, just create new org. I'll tell you like a Monday how to connect your new org into the trailhead. But just make sure don't confuse, don't use the same org for all the purpose. So, but what you can do, for example, you are creating new org. What you can do is just you can give name like this: Nagaveni SFDC trailhead org at the rate of post.com, samsung.com, whatever you want, you can use it. So by seeing this thing, okay, you can understand, okay, this is my trailhead practice. For class practice, you can use something like Nagaveni, SFDC, class practice, something like this, @gmail.com, force.com, whatever you want. So that it will be easily understand, easily you can identify which arg is for which purpose. అర్థమవుతుందా సార్? అర్థమైందా ఏం చెప్పాను? అవ్వలేదా?
Okay.
అర్థమైంది సార్.
ఎందుకు మేడం చాలా లైక్ సైలెంట్ గా మాట్లాడతారు. మీరు ఇలా మాట్లాడితే కష్టమే. రేపు మీరు ఇంక ఇంటర్వ్యూకి వెళ్తే మాట్లాడేది ఎప్పుడు, మీరు జాబ్ వచ్చేటప్పుడు. సో మొత్తం ఇంటరాక్టివ్ గా ఉండాలి మేడం. తప్పు రైట్, ఈవెన్ రాంగ్ ఆర్ రైట్, యూ హ్యావ్ టు స్పీక్. ఓకే, బట్ మండే మాత్రం బాగా ప్రిపేర్ అవ్వండి. సో ఆల్ ద టాపిక్స్ ఐ టేక్ ఇంటర్వ్యూ మేడం. ఇప్పటివరకు ఏం టాపిక్స్ అయినాయో ఆ టాపిక్స్ అన్నిటి మీద క్వశ్చన్స్ అడుగుతాను. సో మండే విల్ డిస్కస్. ఫస్ట్ హాఫ్ అన్ అవర్ ఇదే ఉంటుంది. బట్ కాకపోతే అందరు జాయిన్ అవ్వండి. ఓకేనా? సో విల్ కనెక్ట్ మండే అగైన్. ఓకే, టుమారో అండ్ డే ఆఫ్టర్ టుమారో వీ డోంట్ హావ్ క్లాస్. మండే అగైన్ విల్ కనెక్ట్ సేమ్ టైం 7:30. ఏమైనా క్వశ్చన్స్ ఉన్నాయా సార్? ఏమైనా క్వశ్చన్స్ ఉంటే అడగండి. బట్ కాకపోతే కంపల్సరీ ప్రాక్టీస్ చేయండి. ప్రాక్టీస్ చేయండి. కుదిరితే ఓన్గా నోట్స్ ప్రిపేర్ చేసుకోండి. ప్రాబ్లం లేదు. గూగుల్లో సెర్చ్ చేస్తే మీకు చాలా ఫంక్షనాలిటీ వస్తుంది. వాట్ ఈస్ ఈమెయిల్ టికెట్ అంటే ఇట్ విల్ గివ్ డెఫినేషన్ అండ్ ఆల్ దోస్ థింగ్స్ ఆల్సో. సో ఐఎమ్ ఎక్స్పెక్టింగ్ లైక్ ఆన్సర్ షుడ్ బి అట్లీస్ట్ 3-4 లైన్స్ అనమాట. ఒక వర్డ్ ఆన్సర్ ఇవ్వకండి ప్లీజ్. ఓకే, మండే కనెక్ట్ అవుదాం. ఓకే, మండే మాత్రం ప్లీజ్ డోంట్ గివ్ 1 వర్డ్ ఆన్సర్. మీకు 3 days టైం ఉంది, ప్రిపేర్ అవ్వండి. సో మండే లాస్ట్ అదర్